Are we the descendants of chimpanzees? Hello guys, this is day 118 of Freedom Talk Challenge, which I'm gonna talk about this topic, which I read in this book, Sapiens. And I really enjoyed reading this book till now. It is the second day that I am reading it, and it is really interesting. But for reading it, you have to be very open-minded to understand it, because you learn it. Because there is a lot of controversial thing like this. Are we descendant of chimpanzees? The short answer is no, we are not. We are a relative of chimpanzees, and it doesn't mean like let's say people assumes that there like very long time ago there were chimpanzees and one child of it became human, something like that. No, it isn't like that. It is in the past there was a species, Homo, and that species, when a species goes to one places, it became another species, and when it goes to another place, it became another species. Let's assume, like for example, the human race. You see, people or humans in the Asia or China is different from humans in England, humans from in Africa. They're totally different. The color is different, the nose, the eyes, everything is different. And if it continues for over millions of years, their distinction will grow even more. And this is exactly what happened in the past. There was one ancestors, and when it goes and migrates to other places, like for example it originates from East Africa, and when it goes to like Europe, when it goes to Asia, Indonesia, their situation, their environment changed their DNA. But DNA doesn't change over a decades, over 1 or 2 years. It changed over hundreds or thousands of years. Like dogs. You see, one dog, there is a dog named Chihuahua, something like that. It is very unique. You can't understand, you can't know if it is a dog if you haven't seen or you haven't learned about it. You think this is something else, but this is dog, a species of dog. A bulldog. There are a lot of kind of dogs, and if we like the genetic, what is it, DNA selection, something like that, genetic selection, it continues over thousands or millions of years in a specific environment. Their distinction will grow harder and harder and more and more. That's what happened in the past. But right now, in today's world, because the world is not like in the past, we are connected to everyone, to all the places. Most of the people travel around the world, so, and the technology that comes brings of everyone like fairly in the same situation. So mostly we are living in the same situation. It doesn't mean like we are 100% in the same situation, but fairly. So yeah, that is nowadays we are going to become more similar to each other than it was in the past. And chimpanzees are our relatives. Like there's an ancestors, and one goes to become chimpanzees and one goes to become humans. This is what it says in the book, so don't blame me. But I really, their reasoning is valid. Yeah, I think it is valid. Yeah. So that's it for today's video. It is a very big topic. That's why it takes a long time. So I hope that you have learned something, and I hope I can see you in tomorrow's video. Till then, take care.